I wanted to send a message. Life is love and peace in every relationship. On that day of love and peace around the world, I wanted to share this message from the U.S. Supreme Court, where I was called to defend democracy in Guadalupe Reyes. Today, the name, the man new, means the stripped man, and his symbol is the Statue of Liberty over the whole world. But extremist propaganda wants to silence the truth. Life is love and peace. Let's stop the indifference, the stupidity of a virtual world that tries to tell us what life is, while excluding it from humanity's 2030 agenda. This message comes from the human rights defenders in Mexico City, voices silenced by global disinformation. Not tomorrow, today. Because we, the people, we, the civil associations, are the new power in the world, the power of care, from babies to the elderly in every corner of the earth. Let's open cafes for peace in our communities, in our towns. Making more money is not more important than caring for one another. Let's listen to our children, to our grandchildren. They're right, they are wise, let's be wise. Dialogue across genders, dialogue across generations, dialogue across races. Today in every school, racism has no ground. Let's listen to the voices of peace. Antonio Guterres, Justin Trudeau, Claudia Sheinbaum, and all the men and women of peace. We begin with spaces of peace, paths of peace, and we practice it by listening to one another. It makes no sense that artificial intelligence would tell us Netanyahu is a man of peace. Social media. Let's choose the virtuous platforms. Let's reject the ones that manipulate us. It's not complicated. We know we can walk through life headless, like animals, if we let ourselves be led blindly. But we humans are intelligent. This pandemic of disinformation, like an epidemic of virtual glasses, should be investigated by the WHO. In 2025, let's make peace the trend. Today, as we celebrate love and peace, we know that in the face of violence, we must first listen to the victims. We listen to the legacy of the peacemakers, Mandela, Martin Luther King, Gandhi, Mother Teresa, and we remember the Goebbels of history, those who twisted the truth with propaganda. Visit egopeacegame.org and write down your peace name in your town, your family, your company. Enough of following the Ham the stripped man. We want the 2030 agenda for a better life for our children and for future generations. Year 2025, we march for freedom. We open our eyes. Where is freedom? Where are the countries without democracy? Every U.S. visa shows the Statue of Liberty, but where is that liberty for the world? Artificial intelligence. Artificial, yes, but intelligent. Only for the few who control it. Today, a man stands in front of the mirror. His mirror is AI, and he asks, "What nonsense can I say today?" Peace can happen with one click. Let's send our votes to the UN and to the free countries that promote dialogue over weapons. A noble country knows that the greatest falls in history came without guns. The fall of the Berlin Wall, the end of the Soviets, the wall in Prague, the revolution in Portugal. Like Denmark, Canada, or Mexico, peace changes the world. Let's send our votes to free nations and civil associations that bring real action to the UN. It doesn't matter if a few perverse voices use their veto to dominate. There is not a single people that wants war. At the G20, all voices in the United Nations should be heard equally, because the key is to unite, to build. Not every party deserves to be heard, but every voice that unites does. The Civil Association Fixed Democracy had one goal, that the people be heard, just one click, for the Gulf of Mexico to belong to all, for our healthcare system to be worthy, not one of a third world country. No to extremism. It's not about ignoring someone because of their gender, skin, or background. It's about including, not excluding, about giving everyone a fair chance to live. Let's reflect. Let's listen for 30 minutes. Let's put our heart into life. Copy the logo from cafeporlapaz.org or arquitectosporlapaz.org. And if you can't, make your own. Scarves, necklaces, t-shirts. Show what you stand for. Because if you don't want peace, there's one thing to remember. We all end up the same way. As dust. That day, that long day when we celebrate love, remember. Not your money, not your power. None of it changes your final hour. We all end the same. The day of glory has come. If you understand that, don't just promote a day of peace, not even a month. Promote a life of peace, a life of love, a life of humanity. Allons enfants de la patrie, le jour de gloire est arrivé. In Canada, in Mexico, and across the world, God save America. We are the world. In every civil association, we are humanists. We are humanity. Long live Mexico. Long live the world. Long live humanity. Let's open a cafe for peace in every corner of the planet. Where there are no civil associations, there is no humanity. Never again mock a man of peace. Gaza is not a club. We are in a war of the blind. And remember, the Soviets fell without guns. The Berlin Wall fell without guns. Ego is strong, but those without humanity only chase more money. I'm just the technician who wants Mexico to win, not the World Cup of soccer. The World Cup of Ideas in 2025. Always more love, peace, humanity.